Looked out at the cosmos through a lens of smooth design, where energy was fluid and we drew a steady line. Isaac Newton held the gavel, Galileo turned the key. We thought the universe was bound by grand continuity, like a ramp that we could slide on, climbing slow or falling fast. We believed that classic physics was a law built to last, but a shadow started falling on the world that we had made, as the microscopic ballroom turned into a masquerade. If the electron was a planet spinning around the solar core, it would radiate its energy and crash into the floor. The atoms should collapse in just a fraction of a blink, leaving reality a ghost, dissolving down the sink. The ancient paradigm was crumbling, the foundation splitting wide, with a strange and hidden architecture buried deep inside. We had to find the bedrock, we had to find the floor, to understand the mechanism clicking at the core. But we have the quantum, a universal stairs, where nature counts in pieces and she measures all the shares. No smooth and steady sliding down the microscopic hill, just a leap across the darkness where the clock is standing still. Oh, we have the quantum, the pixelated sky, the fundamental blueprint that allows the world to fly. From the furnace to the photon, it's a discrete universe, a blessing hidden deep inside an existential curse. We walk upon the surface of a grand illusion's grace, while the tiny pieces dance inside their separated space. The furnace started glowing at the turn of 99, a crisis in the laboratory, a break within the line. They called it the catastrophe, the ultraviolet dreadful. If the old laws held their ground, we'd all be burning dead. The math predicted infinite and blinding rays of light, an oven door that opened to destroy the human sight. The calculations ran away, the numbers far too high, a paradox that threw a wrench into the starry sky. The Max Planck took the ledger and he rewrote all the rules. He said that energy behaves like bags of heavy jewels. It doesn't flow like water, no, it jumps from state to state in packets called a quantum, fixed and bound by cosmic weight. And the furnace stopped screaming and the radiation cleared, as the fundamental constant of the micro world appeared. He found a little missing step, the fundamental integer, the number that prevents the world from burning at the center. Oh, we have the quantum, a universe stairs, where nature counts in pieces and she measures all the shares. No smooth and steady sliding down the microscopic hill, just a leap across the darkness where the clock is standing still. Oh, we have the quantum, pixelated sky, the fundamental blueprint that allows the world to fly. From the furnace to the photon, it's a discrete universe, a blessing hidden deep inside an existential curse. We walk upon the surface of a grand illusion's grace, while the tiny pieces dance inside their separated space. And Einstein saw the metal plates under the shining beam, where light was knocking electrons out of a sleepy dream. You could make the light as bright as day, but nothing would ignite until you changed the color from the red into the white. It wasn't waves of ocean crashing heavy on the shore, it was a hail of bullets hitting targets at the door. The photon was a particle, a concentrated striking all or nothing interaction that we never seen alike. The intensity was useless if the frequency was low, a million gentle whispers couldn't make the current flow. It took a single heavy blow to break the binding chain, a revelation that would completely change the human brain. And the rules began to fracture and the logic started bending to a strange and haunted wonderland where answers are unending. Now a particle's a wave that ripples wide across the floor, and an electron is a ghost until it knocks upon the door. It lives in superposition, being everything at once, a genius in the shadows and the light. It plays the dumps until you choose to look at it. It's everywhere and nowhere, a haze of possibilities hanging in the cold air. The double slit experiments show patterns in the dark, a wave of interference from a single tiny spark. Compare them up together, send them miles and miles apart, entanglement will link them through the universal heart. Spin the one in London and the one in Tokyo turns, a spooky interaction that philosophy burns. No signal passes through the void, no radio can call, yeah, they are bound together by the deepest law of all. An instantaneous connection crossing space and time, a synchronicity that makes the universe sublime. So why do we have quantum? Because nature needed boundaries to forge the heavy elements inside of stellar foundries. Without the flow, without the steps, without the minimum size, no solid earth could ever form beneath the open skies. The chemistry of life relies on stable slaughter rings, the sharing of the elect.